Good day, guys. Welcome to yet another course on Forex trading. My name is Iviwa, and today we'll be talking about take profit and also talking about stop losses. Let's move into it. Basically, take profit is a point in the chart where you set um, or it's a point where you decide you want to exit with profits. You understand? So if you're anticipating that the market will move in a certain direction and you'll make profits up until a certain point, that certain point is a point which you set your take profit at, meaning that you want to exit at this point. You want to keep your profits. You don't care whether the markets move in a different direction or they continue up, but this is a point where you want to exit. So let's make a graphical example of this. Let's say this is your trade, right? And you decide to make a buy trade because you're anticipating that the price is going to move in an upwards direction. So you're like, okay, this price is going to move up and maybe it's going to turn at this area, or maybe this is the area where you want to exit. So you're like, if it reaches this area, I want to exit and I want to keep whatever money that I would have made from this trade. So that's where you would set your take profit. So what would happen is the price or the price action would move in your direction. It will move and it will hit your take profit. So this is where you'll be automatically exited with your profits and you would get to keep the profits. Let's make another example of an opposite trade. Let's say now you want to conduct a sell trade and you're like, yeah, the market is going to move down in a downwards direction. So you're like, okay, yeah, let me take a sell here and let me set my profits to at an area where I feel like price is going to reach. So the price moves, excuse me, and it moves and it hits your take profit. Now, when it hits your take profit, this is a take profit being triggered. If you see the X here at the bottom, yeah, this is the area where your take profit will be triggered, and this is the profit where you will be exited from the trade, and you will get to keep whatever amounts you would have had or would have made in this trade. So this is a concept of take profit. Prices does not always move in the direction that you anticipate. That's why you always set um, these uh, these target areas so that you can be exited when price hits those areas. You can always it basically regulates your trades. It makes you it keeps you less busy. So now you're not always constantly looking at your chart, looking to find exits. Um, so now your emotions will now be involved if you keep looking. This concept basically helps you eliminate emotion in trading. Yeah, let's talk about stop loss. Stop loss is basically the opposite of take profit. So you would set your stop loss at an area where you would be comfortable losing money. So you're like, nah, this is the area. If I lose a trade, I want to be exited at this area. So I want to lose a certain amount of money. Whereas in a take profit, you want to be exited at the place of profit. With a stop loss, you want to be exited in a place of losses. So let's look at an example this time. Let's say you conduct a buy trade. You conduct a buy trade because you anticipate that the price will be moving in an upward direction. But you always have that doubt in your mind that if price doesn't move in my direction, so I must set a stop loss. So if it doesn't move in my direction, and it moves to an opposite direction instead, this is where I want to be exited on the trade. So you do that, you set your stop loss, and your trade moves in the opposite direction, and you trigger your stop loss. And this is where you actually exit with a negative balance. So this is where you lose money. So you will lose whatever amount that your stop loss was set to. So now you are probably asking yourself like, why would I want to set a stop loss when it's going to lose me money? Basically, it's got to do with the risk reward ratio, the amount of money you're willing to risk on the market. Because You're setting your stop loss to protect. Now let's say you didn't set a stop loss in this case, and the price kept continuing down. Guess what? This is where you'll lose your money. That's another area where you will lose your money. So let's look at another example where you had to conduct a sell trade. Now you're conducting a sell trade with an anticipation that the price is going to move to a downward direction. But it's not always the case with Forex. Maybe your analysis were wrong, or whatever reason, the price decides to move in a different direction, and you set your profit, set your take profit to a different to a certain area. So the price moves and it hits your take profit. This is obviously where you'll be exited at a loss. So now what would happen is, if you didn't set your take profit, guess what would have happened? The price would have continued to the opposite direction and you would have lost more money. So the concept of stop loss is actually will actually prevent you from losing more money than you actually have to lose in the forex market. Now it's always wise to set your stop loss and your take profit at the same time. This actually, as I've said before, it actually helps you eliminate the risk of having your emotions involved in the trade. It eliminates you having to go into your charts every time you've placed the trade and always looking at the chart, and always having the looking at the chart, constantly looking at the chart, actually puts your emotions at risk. This is where you'll find yourself that you exiting trades before they hit your take profit. You're always worried that you exit because you're worried that it's going to hit the top the stop loss, when it was not actually going to hit the stop loss. It was just going to turn next to the stop loss and end up winning the trade. So when trading, you just eliminate your emotions and just put your faith in your strategy and be like, this strategy is going to win. If it doesn't win, it's going to be profitable over a long time. So you place your trade and you let it run on its own. Do not check up on it. You don't do anything on it. You just let it run. If it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. But make sure that your strategy is profitable over a long run. But we'll be talking about those strategies later in the course. So yeah, I hope this course was informative for you guys. If you liked the content, just hit the like button. If you want to catch up on previous tutorials, just go to our ILM page. It's a Facebook page. It's i.l.m ads. It's on Facebook, and yeah, if you want to talk to me directly on WhatsApp, maybe you want to learn or want to get mentoring, just hit me up on WhatsApp directly. It's free, guys. I teach you all sorts of things. I teach you how to trade without making investments. I show you how to make passive income through Forex. Besides trading alone, just make extra money. Um, yeah, that's it. If you want to receive, or if you haven't subscribed on our channel yet, just hit the subscribe button. You'll receive notifications of all the upcoming tutorials that are yet to be released. So yeah, that's it. Have a great day, and from me, guys, goodbye.